You will never, ever catch me talking about something political on this channel. There is nothing where I want to isolate a group of people. Now, that's where that lies, right? You can take however you'd like. I only hope you take it with the best regards. Where I'm going with that. I want to isolate a group of people. Specifically, I want to isolate people who scalp. And no, I don't mean the brutal torture method. That's awful. That's worse. But I mean people who buy product of a thing. Things that, consumer things. And then resell them for way more money. The issue is they buy so much of that thing that becomes they're the only person who has a lot of it because they just buy it all for retail price and then they resell it for way more money, right? And then that leads not only to us, right, the people who want that stuff, grown-ass men who want that stuff, that goofy stuff. And when I say stuff, I mean stuff like Pokemon cards. Yes, adults like Pokemon cards. Fun fact, I think anyone can like anything. If you like a cartoon, but you're like 50, I guess it depends, but majority of the time, like you like watching SpongeBob and you're like 50 years old, okay, don't be weird about it. It's just a show. You enjoy watching the colorful sponge flip the burgers, you know? Nothing wrong with that. But I think that's another video, not this video. We'll get back to that at some point. But with scalpers, like, guys, you're ruining it for kids. Like, there's a reason why adults like Pokemon cards. A big reason is because they like them when they were kids. Like, you know, like you didn't think about like how much money your Charizard was worth. You thought about either A, wow, I'm the only guy on the playground that has a Charizard, or B, you were in that shit, and you were like, my Charizard wipes the floor with anything else, because you actually played the card game part of it, not just the collecting the card for the character on it. Both are valid. That's what trading cards are for. They're for trading the pictures. They're for trading the pictures, and they're for playing with them. Both is good. Oh, one second. Oh, you're okay. You got things going on.
Thank you.
No problem. Have a good day. So why are scalpers so bad? Like I said, they ruin it for kids. Because parents, especially these days, we fight and struggle. I just said we as if I have a kid. I don't have a kid. Adults, I guess. Adults are fighting the struggle of saving money to live and saving money to enjoy living. You know what I mean? And sometimes you gotta cut things out. But like back in the day, you were like, I could spend $20 on a booster box. You know, why not? Now it's like, do I drop part of the mortgage on this? You know? Yeah. Do I sell the car so I can get a chance at maybe pulling like a Lugia? And no, not a Lugie. Not a Lugie. No, like a Lugia, legendary Pokemon. Ooh, I was in the way for a second there. That was rough. But, in the way of another car trying to turn onto this road while I popped a U-turn. Bad timing. Just making sure I didn't miss his house. That's always the worst. When you're caught talking and you miss a house. Now you gotta turn around and deliver to that house. Waste your time. That's why you shouldn't talk. That's why you shouldn't do this stuff. Don't rat me out, please. I don't think I can get away with this. It's like, for one, I don't even look like I'm wearing my seatbelt, but I am. It's strapped along the bottom here. As long as I'm not on a main road, I don't need that one. At least that's what I was told. But anyway, sorry, getting sidetracked. Scalpers, they buy these Pokemon cards, shelves of Pokemon cards, and then they resell them. And stores aren't supposed to do that. They stores have like rules in place. So you only get one. They've ruined it for kids. I'm just kind of cutting in back. Had to go do some things. Background changed a little bit, but scalpers are ruining it for children. They're ruining it for adults. They're ruining it for everybody just to make a quick buck. And stores don't do anything about it. Some do, but most don't, because they probably are also making a cut out of selling these kids things in wholesale to people who are going to sell them to make more money and profit off of it, thus ruining it for kids. And at the end of the day, it's gotten so bad and diluted that scalpers are selling to other scalpers. And then the price just keeps going up more and more for this unnecessary inflation of cardboard with pictures of little pocket monsters on it. And that's just sad. That's depressing. It's very sad. It's the world we live in, but it's true. And I wanted to isolate them and make them feel threatened. Not really. Live your life. I don't really care. Just unfortunate. Because I like Pokemon cards. I do. I don't really have a lot, but I do. They hold a special place in my heart. On the topic of Pokemon, I guess, anime, nostalgia and that, Dragon Ball Z, big show, man, big show, big part of my life. And you know what else is a big part of my life in Dragon Ball Z? Dragon Ball Super, which is the anime continuation that ended back in 2017. Man, it hasn't been back since. They've kept up in the manga, the comic book for it, but that's it. In January, apparently, we're supposed to get more news for it. Well, that's a legend. We're getting more Dragon Ball Z anime, or Dragon Ball anime news. I'm out here coping and hoping that it's for Dragon Ball Super to continue, because man, I miss my man in the orange and blue outfit punching other aliens. And I do mean space aliens, please. Because he's also a space alien. He just looks human. He's part gorilla. Man, I would love for someone who doesn't know about Dragon Ball Z or anything about it to hear that clip out of context and go, what is he talking? He's part gorilla? I'm like, yes, Goku can turn into a gorilla. That's not the official terms, but you can interpret it like that. It's a large ape, but I like to say gorilla. Well, I mean, that's pretty much all I got to ramble about this time. Yeah, I guess I'll see you.